Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me video, and I wanted to just share with you guys what's been going on. So, of course, before I start, I like to pin my hair out of my face. How are you guys doing during this quarantine that we're under right now? I just wanted to come on here and talk about how you guys are feeling and what's been going on. How are you guys coping? Let you all know what I've been doing to keep busy and to not stress so much about the situation. Of course, you want to make sure that you're safe at all times. Wash your hands often. Don't touch your face so much at all. Try to isolate yourself as much as possible. And I know it's so hard because I can't even see my family members right now. But the best thing that I have done, which has really helped me, has been to keep in touch with my family through text messaging, calling, and also video calling, which is helpful. My phone is a Samsung 8 Plus or Edge, whatever, and it does not have that feature where I can actually video call my family members. So I was able to download an app so that I can video call and chat with my family members. I've been organizing, I've been exercising. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so freaking proud of myself because I was actually able to put in some work now that, I don't normally have time to work out. I really have to take it from the little bit of time that I have left at the end of the day. But now that I'm home all the time, I'm able to schedule and set up some time, a little bit more time to work out, which is nice. First of all, I want to send a special prayer out to the people that are really suffering during this time, and all the countries that are suffering during this time. I want to say a quick little prayer. Dear Lord, I ask that you be with every single soul during this time, so that they know that they are not alone and they are going to get through this with your help and guidance, dear Lord. I hope and pray that you give people the faith and the strength that they need to pull through this pandemic that is going on around the world. I hope that this is not something that leads everybody to have stronger faith, and then once it's over, they let it go. I hope and pray that they stay with you, dear Lord, and they give their souls to you, and that they are truly happy. Amen. It's been difficult, like I said, with everybody panicking and the news and the media and all this stuff. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about how I've been coping with that. Back in December, when I first heard about COVID-19, it didn't have that name. It was just coronavirus. I was scared. I think I was the only one in my household that was scared. And I was telling my husband, this is much more serious than it's being put out there to be. And nobody is doing anything about it. That was back then. I started to feel like I was going crazy. So I was talking to my family about it, and everybody's like, oh, it's not a big deal, it'll pass or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be worse than they could ever imagine. I felt bad that I was thinking that, because I felt like I was going crazy. But at the same time, I was also being leery about the news and the media and what was being put out there. There wasn't much being said, but based on the numbers in Wuhan, China at the time, it was terrifying to even see on the news. So from then on, I was on full alert, high alert, and at the time, we were actually planning to go to another state for vacation in April. So me and my family members were deciding, and I told them I don't think I can go because it's this thing, coronavirus, is around, and I don't feel safe traveling during that time, or during the time that this virus is out. I feel like it's better if we just stay home and just make the best of a bad situation just by staying home. I would just be so freaked out by it, my body. I was so anxious and nervous all the time. This was probably around January, February, and I was like, people were going on their lives like normal, if nothing is happening. And then that's when people started to come in, and there were confirmed cases in the US of people having the coronavirus, and then it really hit the fan. I am a Seventh-day Adventist baptized individual. So I was baptized back when I was 13 years old, and I haven't visited my my home church in years. One of the reasons is because it's far away from where I live now and it's not convenient. So I try to get my biblical knowledge from online. And if you guys don't know where to find some biblical knowledge that's straight from the Bible, visit amazingfacts.com. Pastor Doug Batchelor is the pastor of the website, and they do have live sessions on Fridays. And I am absolutely, like, before all this stuff happened, I started to get back in touch with my Christian side, and it has been an amazing experience. I feel fulfilled, like there was a void in my life before, and now I feel like if I'm finally whole, which is an amazing feeling. It doesn't feel like I'm hopeless anymore. If it doesn't feel like I'm just lollygagging through life, it feels like I have purpose. And one of the main purposes that I actually wanted to delve into on my YouTube channel has been to spread the word, because that's what God wants us to do as Christians, is to spread the word and the knowledge that we have to others who need it, you know? So here I am, back in January, February, just trying to cope with the situation of the COVID-19 and hearing about all these deaths. Like, literally just the other day, I turned on the TV, the news channel happened to be on, and it was talking about all the deaths and all of the people, and Trump talking about that we're going to go back to work like normal, like if everything's normal. And yeah, it would be great if we could. However, this is not the time to be thinking about business and be thinking about money and finances. This is a time where we are at a crisis right now, and we need to heal. And there's still so many cases out there, like every day, and there's people dying all the time, like not by ones or twos, no, by the hundreds. I pray for those souls that have passed, and I just want everybody to be happy. So I just want to spread the word and tell you guys that everything's going to be okay. And God has got the situation. And I hope that this message goes out to everyone out there, not to be scared. Especially if you're a Christian, you guys already know that there is nothing to be fearful of. If we are fearful, it just leads to worse scenarios, and it just gets bad and worse, and then even worse than that. So I'm trying to shed some light on the fact that if you have God in your life, you will not feel this fear. Yeah, you'll feel a little sad. Yeah, you'll get a little bit anxious, but you know that God has got the situation. God is steering the wheel, and we're just here for the ride. You know, all I can do really is do my part, still be clean, be healthy, be safe, stay away from others, stay home. That is why I've been home all these weeks. I still slip up. I'm very human. Just because I'm Christian does not mean that I don't make mistakes, that I don't curse here and there. I don't want you guys to look at me like if I'm a different type of person. No. A lot of people are having such a difficult time even just staying at home and spending time with their family members, being with their kids. Divorce rates are going up the freaking roof. And it's like, what? So you can't even handle being with your spouse? I would love to give a special thank you to all the doctors, nurses, physicians, everybody out there who's putting in the effort that it takes to find a cure and help those that are in need in the hospitals. I want to thank you for all that you've done, and I hope and pray that you find peace during this time and love and happiness through this very difficult time. I'm sure you guys are really, really going through it, and God is going to bless you till no end. I promise you. I can only say that God will bless you for all the good that you've done during this time and helping others and putting yourself and being selfless during this time. Thank you so much. I give all the kudos to you guys. So another thing that I've been doing to help myself during this quarantine is, like, realize that this is just a quarantine. We're not being asked to do the unthinkable. We're just being asked to quarantine ourselves from the rest of the public so that we maintain our health and safety, and we maintain the health and safety of others. Yes, a lot of people don't seem to realize that you may not show signs and symptoms. However, you can be a carrier and pass it to other people that have low immune systems or are older and elderly, the people that have compromised health situations due to pregnancy and stuff like that. Like, come on, like, does it really take a rocket scientist to remind you guys that this is for the better of others and the health and safety of others? We are not on full lockdown. We're just on a pause. I feel like a full lockdown would have been more effective because there's still people out there going to parks with their friends. I just saw yesterday a group of kids across from the high school that I used to go to, and they're just gathering like nothing, and it says it on New York State's website, no gathering of any size. So it's kind of like, okay, so you guys want this to stop, but all you guys keep on doing is adding to the problem. You guys don't realize that what you're doing is costing others their lives. You obviously don't care. All I ever do is stay home, really. So this is like nothing to me. The only thing I have to say that's different is that I have a lot more time to do a lot more things. So instead of me trying to put everything into one day, I'm able to stretch it out into several days. So one thing I can tell you guys about a quarantine or a self-quarantine or self-containment, whatever, is what you plan to do with that time. Me, myself, I have made a schedule here and there, and I can tell you my schedule has changed. Like, it doesn't stay the same, or how I write it out does not necessarily go as planned because I get really lazy during this time, and I'm sure you guys can agree. But I have maintained a schedule, and I try to get through the schedule of the week. I've been like taking care of the house, organizing. I've been watching TV, which I don't normally do at all. I don't watch TV at all. I watch Netflix and stuff like that, like little movies here and there, but I hardly have time to watch TV. So lately I've been watching King of Queens, like my favorite shows, and just enjoying that time. Been cooking every day. Every day I've been cooking, and it's so fun, especially when you have the time to actually want to cook. It makes you really want to cook. I've been working out so much, you guys. I don't even count how many times a week I work out now. I just do it. It doesn't even bother me anymore. It just comes naturally now. I've also been watching a lot of like spa and esthetician work on YouTube. My newest obsession is now JD Wadey, which I find so amazing that she's been an esthetician for over 10 years. Of course, you see all of these influencers on Instagram and YouTube, and their career has mainly been just their YouTube. And I'm just so happy that I was able to finally find a YouTuber and an influencer that actually has a day job and loves her day job. She is an amazing esthetician. Like, her videos will relax you till no tomorrow. You guys, it's so relaxing. Even just hearing her talking about the products and what she's doing and what she recommends, she's so calm about it. Like, I don't even have a voice like that. Her skin is flawless. Like, I've been stressing so hard that my face has just flared up in a whole bunch of like acne bumps or bumps. I don't even know what they are. You can see my face is stressed out. So I am not typically a pinky kind of person, but I feel like I need a little bit of color added to my face lately. I'm using the Jeffree Star Diamond Wet to add a little bit more shimmer to this part right here, because I love how this just gives that nice wet shine compared to just like a regular shimmer. Another thing I've been doing is experimenting with my moisturizer and my foundations. I've noticed that my skin has a little bit more dry than usual, so I tend to take my foundation, and this is the Super Stay by Maybelline, full coverage in the shade 128 Warm Nude, which is the perfect shade for me. And I mix it with I use 2 pumps of this and 1 pump of my moisturizer. It could be anything. Lately I've been using Dr. Frog Water Full Charge All-in-One. So I want to tell you guys a bit about my weight loss journey. It has been going well. I am slowly starting to see my jaw come back. And I'm just super happy about it. I'm taking every day as it comes and just enjoying the time working out, not really looking for instant results, because I want it to be long-lasting results. So I want to tell you guys that back in January, I actually measured my waist to see what size I was, and I was actually a size 42 inch on the waist, which is pretty big. And I measured my waist yesterday, and now I am a 39. So that's freaking amazing. In 3 months, I lost 3 sizes off my waist. I feel like ever since I put my life in prayer, I started talking to God, everything started to make more sense. And now I feel like my life has purpose now. Like, it's not just me worrying about what's going on with my life, or my life did not go as I planned it, which there's no point in planning, but it's good to have like a general feel for what you want in your life. And I think that although nothing went to plan, things are going great. Another thing I've been doing to keep myself pretty busy has been doing TikTok videos. I don't know if you guys know, but TikTok will make you sweat just trying to get the challenges down. And it's so fun, but so exhausting at the same time. So you guys need to get on TikTok. Follow me on there. It's the same as my Instagram, Makeup by Melissa. And it's just so fun. I just love it. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I've been doing just to keep myself entertained and also refocus my life and balance everything out so that I have things in priority. So I hope that you guys are able to do the same thing during this time. And don't forget, prayer is the #1 communication line between you and God, and that's the #1 thing that can get you through a situation like this where you feel like you have no one to talk to and nothing to do or say, or you're going out of your mind trying to figure out this crazy situation. Don't worry about it. Trust God. Pray to God. This is the time to actually give yourself and refocus your life and balance it out with God in it. Without Him, we're lost. Yeah, I pray for you all, and I hope that you all are great and doing good, and I pray for everybody out there going through their situations. God bless you all. Bye.